Pride.
Guess who's back? Here I am, live in living color. Did you miss me? I hope so. Or did you love Space Jam Mike yesterday? That's right, we had Space Jam Mike, the greatest hip-hop artist from Long Beach in a very, very long time. And him and I go way back. We've helped each other out in a lot of ways. And what I wanted to show and what our company wanted to show is that we're building the community. Everybody that we feel deserves a shot or deserves an opportunity, because that dude, you're talking about hustle. That man has a lot of hustle, and he not only, well, he has to be talented, first of all. But we may even overlook that now trying to build a community. But in the very beginning, that man had hustle. He had an amazing amount of hustle. And sometimes people didn't have the breaks, and it's just so happened that I ran into him, and together we probably build some great things. But I want to say welcome back to What's the Play? What's the Play Trivia? It's me, Steven with a PH, and I'm not sure where that's at, but I want to say welcome, because today we're doing a little format that's a little different this time. All right, here it comes, Steven with a PH. We're doing a format that's a little different this time, because I thought, welcome back to What's the Play Games. And if you're just joining us, if you're just now this is our third week. Well, technically our fourth, but the first week was just a one-offer, right? But this is now going on our third week, and I want to say right now, there's a success has many fathers, and failure is an orphan. So let that resonate. If you've never heard that quote before, I'm sure it's a very famous quote. But if you've never heard that quote before, I had to say that to our team, because we are getting so much positive feedback, and not negative. We're getting feedback where we might have to change one thing here or change another thing. This is all beta test, my baby. This is all beta test, homie. This is everything that we want to build it. We have some ideas, but it only works when you come here and subscribe right here. And when you subscribe, you get the opportunity to sit down on some meetings and give your opinion and give the opportunity. What other channel is doing that? You're gonna sit with some of the greatest minds, some of the greatest writers. And when I say greatest, a lot of times it's, as you know, it's not about the ones that are like already writing for TV shows and all that. Those people are garbage. What we're talking about is the real people from the street, real people, the leaders of the new school, leaders of their own friends and followers. And those are the people that we search out for, that we've gravitated to. And yes, I know you're only seeing myself because, well, you're gonna see Space Jam Mike again, I'm sure you will. And I would love to hear your feedback. So if you go to whatstheplay.net, leave us a voicemail. And wow, I'm a little parched. Can somebody throw me a little water here? Is there some there we go. All right. Here we go. Let me just tell you right now, I don't know where you're at, but in Southern California, god damn, this is a hot week. It's 90 degrees out. I don't know where it is where you're at. I would assume it's probably colder, unless you live in Hawaii or Sri Lanka. But I would assume it's a lot colder there. And what? Like, it's not humid there, so like it's been, I mean here, it was humid before, and we can't deal with humidity. What are we, Florida? We can't deal with humidity. We're like, oh God, it's so hot. So a lot of times we'd be coming to you, like, you know, the face has been running and all that, and hopefully it never came through in that particular moment. But let me just say, that's why, hence the shirt underneath, but still stylish to the day's end. I know, it's hard, people, it's hard. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you, go to right now, subscribe, please. I mean, if there's ever a channel on Twitch to subscribe to, I just told you, you can sit on it on the creative meetings. You could sit in, like, we had Space Jam Mike and his boy YD come in. They laid it down last night. YD was a little nervous. Space Jam Mike always coming through. And you can't, man, the energy that they brought was just fantastic. And of course, your boy over in Studio B over there, John Montgomery Thunderbird III, who's yet to talk to me. I see him in the hallways, and like he just kind of like I think he gave like a little bit of love to me, and I was like, man, that's cool. geez, can you tell him? Like, Jesus, I'm the one that tells everybody to go listen to him. Fuck. But anyways, enough about him, more about me. And What's the Play? No, I'm just kidding. He is the champion for What's the Play. If there's ever a man for What's the Play, it's definitely John Montgomery Thunderbird III. But What's the Play is that. If you're just joining us, What's the Play is the most efficient action to get the best result possible. So in saying that, like whatever it is, when you're trying to talk to your girl, and it's not that serious, people. It's not that serious. Just be smooth. Just be charming. Just be like me. Just be very charming. Like I catch a bottle, and then I'm like, I know it's tough to be this charming, right? No, I'm just playing. It's really difficult. Listen, if you don't want to know how difficult it is, and you know what? If you could teach me. I learn every day from, it doesn't matter if it's a bum, it doesn't matter if it's the top of Sony Music Pictures. I'm sitting in a meeting with them and I'm learning from my cousin or I mean, all that. I mean, we're constantly learning. I'm learning from everybody. There's not one person that I feel that is just a complete waste of time, because you never know. I mean, if you're really in touch with the universe, you know that everybody that's being dropped in front of you and you're being dropped in front of them, that they're there for a reason, and this is the experience that we're supposed to go through. And I want to give a big, if times are tough for you right now, I hope they're not, but my own family, it's a little tough right now. I'm going to share this with you because I feel that it's necessary to, because if we have this platform, I will never talk bad about my family, ever, and you shouldn't either. But I'm going to say that there's a person going through some problems, and we do have an aunt that's stepping up beyond leaps and bounds, and her son is too as well. And I find that amazingly fantastic. I mean, it's beautiful. And the person in question, what am I, in jail or court? He's being a very selfish individual. I don't care if he hears that, but he is. He's hurting everybody around him. For what? For what? You're an old person, you're goddamn in your 40s. I don't care what you do. Whatever it is that you do, if you smoke a little weed, or God forbid you do a little, whatever it is, we can't talk about that, Twitch does not like that, but whatever it is you do you have to bring everybody into it? Oh, you're so dramatic. Yo, everybody's checked me into this hospital. I mean, what is wrong with you, people? If you feel like you gotta do it, and maybe some of you do, maybe that validates that people actually love you, and that could be why people are doing what they do. But I can't tell you I've been there, but I have, in some sense, and it didn't do nothing. That wasn't the reason. I was just, who cares? Like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and if everybody wants to, and maybe there's some of that. But as you get older, I'm talking when I was 16. As you get older, you have that pride in yourself. You have that pride in your mom's still alive, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles. They all care about you like nobody's business. And whether you believe it or not, they actually do. And as we're seeing, an aunt of ours is stepping up beyond belief. Aunt Cindy, stepping up, being amazing. And you can't put a price on that. Like, what is the price on that? Because sometimes those people just, if you didn't have that person, who knows? From what we hear, dude could be dead. All because of what? You got kids, you got a lot of things going for you. If you don't have pride in yourself for that, then what do you have pride in? You got kids? And let that be a lesson to everybody. I'm sharing a personal thing here. But what other reason do we have a platform than to share those kind of things? Because whatever you're going through, I'm sure that other people are going through, and if you want to, maybe I'm seeing things wrong. So if you want to DM me, Steven at whatstheplay.net, or just go to our website and leave a voicemail, or you can just log in there or something, and because I don't understand it, and maybe I'm seeing things wrong, and that's what's the play is. I don't have the answers. These are the answers that we're giving you from rounds of people. I mean, everybody. We don't give our own opinions. We're scouring the earth for the people that right here, and I'm only the one to deliver the message. That's all I'm here for. John Montgomery the Thunderbird actually comes from John Montgomery Thunderbird III's hair, and it actually explodes out, and everybody just writes down the questions when they can catch them. That's what they do. Just kidding. So anyways, I thought what I thought was, let's do a little Tosh.0, or if you want to get a little, that Deerdeck totally, that guy's terrible. I mean, Deerdeck is an amazing person, but he shouldn't have even done that other show. But I am, because he didn't even give love to Tosh. So I'm gonna give love to Tosh, and I have the screen right here. So everybody right now, let's take a look at what we're talking about when we say, what's the play in life? What's the play in life? So we're gonna start with this play. Here it comes. Here it is. So as we see right here, here's this man totally out of his mind. He is living on hard times, and here this man comes. When I saw this, every time look at that man. And he has no idea what's going on. He's a wreck of a person, meaning that he's given up, and he's out to lunch. And here this guy, beyond belief, like he saw that this man is hurting. It looks like it's in New York or something, Chicago. I don't know, wherever they have subways. I don't know where they have them. We don't have them in California, but wherever they have subways, so you know it's cold. And that's why that dude's coming over, giving him a shirt. And he knows he doesn't want to get too close because that dude could be a violent idiot. But look at that man took and now it's processing in his brain. Look at that. It's processing in that man's brain. He's like, holy shit, people are caring about me when probably nobody did. There's a reason, well, we just got that cut off, but there's a reason why that man is probably like that. Probably nobody did care about him. Or something, and he had a lot of traumatic things happen in his life. We can't stop the things that happen to us. You know, we have to either accept it and move on. There's weeds in your garden, you gotta pick them or you don't. Like I said, success has many fathers, failure is an orphan. There's no failure in us and our team. We're in it to win it. We're here for you. So let's take a look at maybe now what's not the, you saw that, did that took it out. And then if you didn't see that earlier, the man comes not only with the shirt, he comes with a warm knit cap for that man to ride on the subway. What an amazing individual. I hope that's what the internet's for. Not to shame you, not to say how what a witty comment you have. Oh great, you and everybody else. Really, you got over on the lady from Ohio who has like 5 kids and she's cooking oatmeal at the same time and she's trying to tweet. I mean, and you have all the time in the world. Like, who cares? That's what the internet's for. That's what this communication is for. That's what the play is for. That is the play. So let's see now maybe what's not the play. I don't know. Let's, oh, look at this. Yeah, maybe we turn this up. Can we turn the sound on this one? All right. So you see this lady. I don't know what ethnicity she is, but she's definitely a terrible driver. And she's not these guys are going crazy. She will not let them over, and she smashes them, and then goes like, is the lane that? Do you need that lane? What are you trying to prove? Because in a moment's notice, now you have a case after you probably. I'm sure they got her on camera. She's got a case. She had to deal with it for probably 2 years if she has to fight that. All because her pride got in the way. She didn't want to let some people who maybe they were being a little jerky or whatever. Jerky. Maybe they're being a bunch of dicks. All right, let's leave it like that, Twitch, sorry. Maybe they're being a bunch of dicks that are trying to get over too soon or so. Fine. I mean, you just gotta calm down, everybody. Chill the fuck out. Because, I know that was real intense, but you have to. Otherwise, remember this, you're that lady. And first of all, we know she's a terrible person. Did you see the color of her car? Did you see that color? You already know she sucks. So maybe, okay, sorry, well then maybe it was on the people trying to move in on her, right? So, I mean, I don't know, but look what is she, the big boss man? Is she the lady that runs the freeways? No, she was being an idiot, a selfish, self-indulgent idiot. And if you want to be like that, then you're that lady. And she not only hurt her own car, she hurt their car. I mean, in what world is that even logical? She showed them, didn't she? She showed them. We're playing her license plate on blast to 200 million people here on Twitch. She sure as fuck showed them. All right, next play. I'm getting real heated right now because I hate driving on my. Look at this man. Look at this. I mean, look at the joy. Look at the joy. Oh my God. Can we play it one more time? I don't know why that clip was so close. Look at that. And look at how much excitement. He's probably 85 years old. 80, 85, I would assume. And he took it upon himself. He got up in the morning and he goes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show the world that they mean something. You know, and you know what that comes from? A well-lived life. I guarantee you he had a good life. Not good life, it's because he made it a good life, not because he was born on the third base and he act like he hit a home run. He had a good life because I bet you he made it a good life. He found himself a good wife. I don't know, I'm assuming a lot right here, you know, I know it. But that's what gets him up in the morning. That's what gets this man up in the morning to say, hey, I'm gonna go down to the marathon race and I'm gonna encourage these people. Whatever I can do, I don't know maybe what else I can do. I'm not gonna go tell them what I did when I was an adult or when I was in finance or business or whatever the guy was in. I don't know, I'm assuming a lot. Maybe he was a damn mailman, who knows? Maybe that's the only thing that he thought for that moment could bring some joy. And you know what? Did you see the faces on those people? It doesn't take a lot to have what's the play. What's the play in life does not take a lot. It doesn't take having a show on Twitch. It doesn't take that. It takes just you going out there and saying, hey, neighbor, you know, I like your shirt. Looks like you know, when people feel acknowledged, when they feel like there's somebody in this world, that's all you gotta do. And we're so like not wanting to do that because we think that everybody already feels that they're acknowledged because we're so ingrained in our phones, we're so ingrained in our computers and whatnot. It distances us. So what we're trying to do here is kind of open your eyes a little bit, just a tiny bit, because nobody is a guru here. I don't know anything. We just thought we'd bring examples of what's to play. Let's see one thing now of a terrible individual who you don't want because you're gonna end up on this broadcast news right here.
Fucking motherfuckers like you.
We got
No. Hello.
And look,
No,
this is nothing against homosexual.
We got in a fucking Uber cab just to fucking argue over fucking.
Sometimes I'm
No, he stopped and he's actually recording me against my will.
For real, this is nothing.
I'm gonna sit here and wait for the. There's no injuries, but I'm being charged. I stopped only asking for music. I don't want to have any issues or any situations, but the gentleman is recording me without my consent. So definitely, I'm gonna stay here until you guys get here, and I'm not getting out of his vehicle until you get here, and I'm gonna start recording him until you get here.
Oh my God, over music.
All I did was ask for music, man, and I feel racially profiled.
Yeah.
Being that we're doing this, I feel racially profiled. You want to record this? Racially profiled. Racially profiled. Racially profiled because I'm not black. You picked the right one today. You definitely picked the right one today. And I'm not hanging up with the cops until they get here. I'm not hanging up with the cops until they get here, man. I don't want to hang up with you for my safety.
It doesn't matter. Look, you've met people in all walks of life like this. It doesn't matter.
You know that you're illegally recording me, right? So I'm going to make sure while you're recording this that you never have a job as a Lyft driver again. I came out of a gay club and your driver's racist against gay people.
This is what
your
just
driver's
is
racist
like,
against gay people.
you can't help it. Love it.
Your driver's racist
It
against gay
sells
people.
itself. And I think at the end, am I right? I think
Your
at the
driver's
end you said,
racist against gay people.
They're lost and they have no idea
Again,
where
sir,
and they
you're
have to
being
ask the
very
Uber driver
argumentative. If you're
how to
calling
get
from
home
the
at the end,
headquarters
right?
and this
Because
is a
nobody's coming to
recorded
get them.
line, I am going to sue Lyft for everything that's going on, and I'm going to put this on the next social media. You're recording. I'm not leaving because
I
they
know
charged me.
alcohol
I'm not
talks,
leaving until the
and
cops
that's
get here.
kind of
I'm not
funny.
leaving
And
until
any
the
of
cops get here.
our
I'm not leaving
any
until
of the
the cops
DJs
get
out there
here.
that watch this,
I'm not
please
leaving
take
until
that
the
sample.
cops get here.
'Cause I
Because
think
I'm going to file a police report. And after I file a
you gotta
police
make that
report,
in the
I'm
jail.
going to go to court.
I don't
I'm not
know
going to
what
stop
else you do.
talking,
You
you
gotta
piece
take
of
that.
shit. You're going to tell me to stop
But look, we
talking?
love
Fuck
every
you.
single one.
I'm going to wait for the police.
I'm not here to
Yo.
apologize for nothing. that will bring
Boo!
up any kind of
Tell me
names.
why I'm in a Lyft and the nigga fucking
I think
pulled
all
over.
of us are capable of being dumb as
He pulled over.
I'm
Hold
glad
on.
that, like,
The
maybe I've
nigga's
done stuff
recording
like this
me without my consent
too, you know?
because
Thank God.
the Lyft. Because I asked for music and he's recording me. Look,
So,
he's recording me.
Look at.
So you can see.
Let's think about things.
No. He stopped because he assumed because all I asked for was
classic,
music that he got
can't.
mad.
I can't anymore. I can't. Yeah, no. Miami. Mi amo Miami. Hi, papi. All right, so the next clip, we're gonna shut this thing down pretty soon. I know we're going real long, but the reason being is that we want all these people. Oh, here we go. Look at this right here. If this isn't the play, we're in a war-torn country. And I mean, look at the houses. You would think, like, why would anybody want to save one of these houses? If you're living in a first world country, if you're watching this from another country, you would say, well, that's probably what it looks like. But I'm just being honest with you. It's kind of what I'm sure what a lot of people in Canada or in the United States or in parts of Europe are looking at this like, oh, what kind of flat is this? And but look at the power of the people. These kids who a lot of times, what I hate is a lot of times they show, like, they say street kids, or they're trying to, you know, steal from the tourists and all that. These kids come together. They make a line. I wouldn't even, who's the engineer that designed this? Right? Who's the engineer that designed this? Look at this. And they see that one of their family members is, one of their neighborhood family members is going down, they're burning in flames, and what do you know? Look at that. They put it out the other day. They're shifting and they're, you know. Wow, who organized that? These kids are 8 years old probably. And that right there, people, that is the power of the people. And that's why this is the people's Twitch stream. I don't care if there's one person right now. You'll be thank you very much, one person. One person, 2 people, 4 people, 10 people. It doesn't matter because we're going to be here forever. And if you don't like me, then kick me off. If you do like me, then keep me on. If you love John Montgomery, then keep him on. If you can do a better job, bring it. We want it. We want the community to come close. And I want everybody to know out there, this is only comes from the heart. It comes from us. It comes from right here where I'm getting it. I want to give love right now to a man who supported us beyond belief. He supported us back in the day, and now he's definitely doing some great things, and we're seeing it. Zach Nowitzki, you're the man. We love you very, very much. You even though we watched the Ultimate Warrior DVD, you for way too long. I'm just kidding. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much for your support. We're so proud of you in all aspects. You are what's the play. What's the play? We're seeing you go into movie theaters and shining, you know. Man, you're great. It's amazing, dude. And you are what's play. You're an example to everybody out there. Follow him, Zach Nowitzki, right? Nowicki, I'm sorry. Nowicki. Zach Nowicki, Facebook. He's a good man. And he's like every one of us. He's trying to be a better person each day. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn ready. You're ready for John Montgomery Thunderbird 30? He's got some crazy questions today. And I know one of these questions is really going to resonate. One of them is really going to resonate. But let me tell you right now, what we all need is the play in life. We're going to handle, I hope that these days, and you're like, oh, God, babe, I can't watch you right now. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And you're like putting in your buds. You put your, I don't want to say Raycons because that's what he's not paying us. You're putting your buds and you're like, oh, all right. I gotta go to the bathroom. I promise I gotta go to the bathroom. And you're like listening. You're like, oh shit, that's what. You know, I'm just taking a shit. I guess I don't know. That looks like I am. But no, but like, or the girl's doing the same thing. She's like, oh God, when's he gonna give me alone time so I can go watch this Twitch video, so that I know how to deal with this weirdo. But I love him because I love him, you know. Or my friends or my enemies or whatever. This is us. This is real life, IRL to the fullest extent. Get your popcorn ready. Welcome, John Montgomery, Thunderbird 30 in a little bit. Here we go. Grab your boyfriend, grab your girlfriend. Zach Nowicki, thank you. We love you. Marco, Matt Moraga, Auntie Cindy, everybody, to the whole world, and our team. Deep, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We couldn't be more excited to be, and more grateful and humble. Welcome to What's the Play?
here. Goodbye.
Well, hello there, Twitchers, Facebookers, YouTubers, What's the Players? It's me, John Montgomery Thunderbird III, your host for What's the Play Trivia, and I know you're here to play the game. So here's how you play. All you have to do is read the question as it pops up, choose one of the answers down at the bottom. It has letters next to each answer. You type one of those letters into the chat box, you press enter, and boom, it's done. Your part's done. My part continues, but for you, that's all you've got to do. So let's get started. There is a puzzle piece in the corner. There we go, my friends. And we're starting just now. Sometimes the machine needs a little grease in the gears to get started. It's not its fault. It's not the people's fault. It's just the way it goes. And question 1, if you drink diet soda, you can just eat whatever you want, right? You're on a diet. Oh, question number 1, here we go. If you drink a diet soda, you can just eat whatever you want, right? Because that's just what you can do. You're on a diet. It says right there on the drink. The waiter knows, everyone knows, you're trying to better yourself. So you can eat whatever you want, right? Have another buttery, whatever the thing that you want. Or that's just one aspect of being on a diet. There's plenty more you've got to do to be on a diet than drink a drink that says one. Or it's all worthless anyways. You can still have a small amount of sugar or corn syrup. Time! If you drink too much corn syrup, you'll behave like molasses and be slow. That's right, it's C. It's all worthless anyways. You can have a small amount of corn syrup in moderation. Doesn't mean you can just go overboard. Question 2. If you've just started dating somebody and they start saying things like we or leaving their toothbrush there, what do? Are you be happy that she left her toothbrush at your house? At least she wants to keep her teeth clean, right? And she wants to do it at your house, not anyone else's. That's gotta make you feel good, doesn't it? Or you never return a text, a call, a DM, any sort of indication that they want to talk to you or be seen by you. Don't answer a single one of them ever again and you leave them high and dry. Or you get matching toothbrushes. Time! Get matching toothbrushes? That's ridiculous. You want to confuse them on purpose or what? You don't make out with her enough? That's just silly. No. What you're gonna do is you're never gonna return a text, call, or DM from them again. You don't want someone that clingy. Trust me. Question 3. A streamer is not bothered by a troll that's bothering their chat. What do? What's the play? Do you make it a big deal? Cause a ruckus? Tattletale? Be the good guy? Or do you just join the trolls? Is the bridge big enough for you? Are you good enough to be a troll? I don't know, you tell me. Or it's the streamer's channel. Let them make the decision. Why are you, Mr. Team America World Police? Time! Only Team America can do that. If it's not yours, Don't worry about it. It's none of your business. We're all adults here, at least I think we are. That's right, it's the streamer's channel, stay out of it. If you don't like it, you can do whatever you want, right? But don't interfere in other people's channels. Top players? Well, it looks like it's me and you, Zach. Where do we go from here, buddy? You know you can only play on Twitch, right? Just need to make that clear. But it is a battle between me and you. Question number 4. What subjects should be taught nowadays? What do you guys think? Jay, game design? Personal finance or the parenting? Where do you think we're going wrong? Personal finance? Do you guys know how to pay things on time? You know what interest does? Do you know what credit is? Do you know what's what in a world that has never been even a concern to you before? That's what mommy and daddy did. Parenting, that's where that comes in. Do you think they just knew how to do that on their own or someone taught them? Time! Doesn't matter what you think anymore. Your time's up. Haha, that's what I think. And what I think is driver's ed should be a class in school. And if it is, then I'm sorry. But game design, personal finance, and parenting should be all classes. Because none of those things seem to be going very right now. Question number 5. You give your girlfriend a curable STD and you're sure of it. What do? You stuff her mashed potatoes full of antibiotics? Be paranoid that she figures it all out? Or do you just be straight up and tell her? Be the bigger man. Let her know that you've ruined something of hers for a little bit. But it'll get back to normal if she takes care of it. You can bring the horse to water, but can't make her drink. Or you just worry about her finding out, being paranoid and time. Possibly ruining your own life, drinking the poison, hoping that she feels it. But that's not how life works. If it was, a lot of my enemies would be dead. That's right, you be straight up and tell her. You gotta be the bigger man in those situations. You don't want them to lie to you about that kind of stuff, do you? No. Question number 7. Your boyfriend's moving into a new place, and there's 2 other girls living there. What's the play? If he moves in, break it off. Dude's a pile of dirt. Obviously doesn't care about what you think. Or can make friends with the girls. They'll be nice and tell you the truth, always tell you what's going on. But is that honest? You don't want to be friends because of who they are, you just want to know what's going on with him. Or do you put a stuffed animal with a nanny cam? Time! If you're gonna put a stuffed animal with a nanny cam, better make sure it's a cute one. One that he enjoys to look at. If he moves in, break it off. Dude doesn't care what you think. And he wants to get down with those ladies. I would too. I don't blame him. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Blame a man for being a man? Come on now, top players. Me and Zach, again. Where's everybody? Where's all my friends? I feel awful alone up here, me and my bubbles. At least I have my bubbles. Question 7. Which of the following characters in Overwatch are an offensive character? Junkrat, Reaper, or Widowmaker? Not offensive by being non-PC, but offensive by running and gunning, leading the attack, taking one for the team, firepower. Again, is it Junkrat, Reaper, or is it Widowmaker? We'll all find out soon enough, won't we? And if you know, then you know. Time! And if you know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know as well. My friends. That's right, it's Reaper. All of you knew that. Because Overwatch is amazingly popular and very fun. Question number 8. Your girlfriend buys you penis enlargement pills, or male enhancement pills, endurance enhancer pills. What do? You get offended? Show your insecurity? Make her know she's right? Come on now. Or do you accept it because she wants a bigger dick filling that hole? She wants her to get stretched out for some reason, maybe so the baby will pop out quicker. I don't know, I don't understand it. Or do you accept it and buy her a gym membership? Time. You're just doing the same thing back at her, aren't you? Taking one of her insecurities and throwing it in her face? There's nothing wrong with that, right? I didn't think so. Accept it and buy her a gym membership. I mean, if she wants you to be perfect, then why can't she? She's got to be perfect too. 1 for 1, 2 for 2. Not 0 for 1 and 0 for 2. Last question. What does the ideal team look like in an Overwatch match? You guys think you know everything? At least 2 tanks, 2 support, 1 offense and 1 defense. Is that how it goes? Or is it at least 1 tank, 1 support, 1 offense, 1 defense? Or is it at least 3 support, 1 offense, 2 defense, and 1 turret? You tell me. Time! Because I already know everything. No matter what I do, I win. So I can have 5 tanks, 1 offense, 0 support, 5 defense, and I will still shred it like butter. But for everyone else, there's at least 1 tank, 1 support, 1 offense, and 1 defense. So that concludes our game today. But there's still much to be talked about. We'd like you to go to whatstheplay.net. Leave us a voicemail. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us what we're not doing. Tell us what you like. If you think we're wrong on some of these answers or questions, shoot us one of your own. Question, answer, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. You tell us. Tell me to kick rocks. Tell me I'm not perfect. I won't listen. But tell me, see how it goes. You should also support us for wanting to support you. So let's subscribe on Twitch. Twitch.tv, What's the Play Games. It's not that hard, it's just a click. If you have Amazon Prime, you got a free Prime membership to give away anyways. So, I mean, let's use it here. We would do it for you if we could. And also, follow on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, all over the internet, all over the land. Give us a follow. Give us a handshake. Burn our symbol in a tree. Whatever you want to do, but as long as it's supporting us. Thank you. John Montgomery Thunderbird III is going home. However,